I've spent $60,000 just to make you happy, but why do you call me a wallet or an ATM? Lily, who is Max's wife, said angrily. We never asked for your help, she added. If it bothers you so much, why don't you stop the payments? Max said in a rude way. Even my eldest son Max acts like this, Lily continued. After making me pay for a $20,000 party and then a $40,000 wedding, they treat me like a money machine. Maybe I raised my son wrong. I won't let them boss me around anymore. I understand what you're saying. Are you sure about that? We won't let you see your grandchild, right? Max threatened. You don't have to worry. I'm happy to stop the payments from now on. It was a big change for Max and Lily, who have been taking care of me. My name is Chloe. I'm 56 years old. I've been struggling alone since my husband died 12 years ago. I work hard at a good company, where I've been for a long time. Some people might say I'm focused on my career. My children were teenagers when my husband passed away. Now they've finished college and have jobs. That makes me feel a bit better. I hope they'll start families of their own soon. As I thought about these things, I lived comfortably in the condo where I used to live with my children. Then, one day, Max called me and said, I want you to meet a woman I'm thinking of marrying. I was happy to agree. Max is turning 28 this year and works as a salesman for a big company. He used to be a bit of a player, but it seemed like he was finally settling down. On the day he brought the woman he wanted to marry, he said, Mom, it's been a while. This is my fiancée, Lily. Nice to meet you, as he introduced her. Lily worked as a receptionist at Max's company. She was very pretty, and I felt proud of my son for finding her. Congratulations to both of you. I'm here to support your happiness, I said with a smile as we talked. Eventually, they mentioned having an engagement party soon. I need to get ready. Mom, can you pay for the engagement party? It'll cost $20,000, Max asked me. I was surprised because I thought it would be around $10,000. But seeing how happy they were, I agreed and said, sure, it's a happy occasion. Later, my oldest daughter, Mia, came to visit. How's work going, Mia? I asked. The deadline was yesterday. I'm doing fine, Mom. Don't worry, Mia replied. Mia draws manga for a living. She hasn't had a big success yet, but she has her own series and earns enough to live on. She's always been good at drawing and loves manga, so it's the perfect job for her. By the way, Mom, Max is getting married, right? Mia asked. Yes, he came by with his fiancée, Lily, and they asked for $20,000 for the engagement party. I told her. Wow, that's a lot of money, Mia said. Well, they said they're going to use it for their wedding and to give gifts to thank people. Is that how it works? And so on the day of the engagement party, I gave them the $20,000 as promised. Both Lily and her parents seemed very happy. We'll use this money to start our new life together, they said as they put away the $20,000. They didn't give any gifts of thanks like I expected, but I told myself that's just how engagement parties go. As long as they have a happy marriage, it's okay, I thought. But a few days later, Max surprised me. We're having a big wedding with lots of guests. Maybe around 250 people, he said. That sounds great. Mom, can you pay for the wedding up front? What? I have to pay. I thought weddings were paid for by the couple, I said. I'm counting on you, Mom. It's normal for parents to pay for the wedding. I already gave a lot of money for the engagement party. Lily's parents can't help, and I'll pay you back for the wedding gift, Max explained. I reluctantly looked at the bill Max had brought. To my surprise, it was for $40,000. The thought of paying so much money up front made me feel dizzy. How big is this wedding going to be? Isn't this too much? I asked. It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing, and Lily wants everything to be perfect. Plus, don't we want Lily's parents to see how happy she is? Max said, making me feel trapped. I couldn't say no. Okay, it's a special occasion, I agreed. Max smiled and thanked me before leaving the room. Later, I paid the $40,000 up front to the wedding venue. It was tough to use my retirement savings, but I did it for my child's happiness. 2 months later, on the wedding day, the venue was more luxurious than I expected. Mia and I arrived early to get ready. As I was about to knock on the bride and groom's door, I heard them talking. I can't believe we're having such a fancy wedding thanks to Mom, Lily said. Yeah, and she gave us $20,000 for the engagement party, Max added. I even bought a new bag. What a great wallet, more like an ATM. Let's keep taking from it, Max. Mia and I were shocked to hear this. Lily happily said. If we ask her, she'll probably pay for the rest of the wedding, right? Of course she will. Then let's use the wedding gift for a honeymoon trip to Hawaii. And we'll bring my parents too. How about buying a high-rise apartment for our new home? That sounds perfect. Let's get my mother to pay. She has the money, Lily said. My hand was shaking as I raised it to knock on the door. Mia took my shoulder and led me away. I took a deep breath and held Mia's hand. Mia, there's something I need you to find out when the ceremony starts, I said. Sure, Mom. Leave it to me. And so Max and Lily's wedding began. I couldn't stop thinking about their earlier conversation. When the MC introduced me and the spotlight fell on me, all I could do was bow. Mia, who had been going around toasting, came back. Mom, I checked with Lily's relatives. Both of her parents are fine. That's terrible. We need to confront them. I'll stay by your side, Mia said as it was time for the first outfit change. Lily left first, then Max followed. Now it's the groom's turn. His mother, Chloe, who raised him on her own, will escort him, the announcer said. I walked down the aisle to meet Max. Max seemed a bit drunk but happy. He said into the microphone, "This is my amazing mom." I kept a serious face and walked with Max out of the hall to the dressing room. Mia was there and talked to Max. Max, I need to ask you something. What is it, sis? Hurry up, I need to change, Max said quickly as he undressed. Mia heard their earlier conversation in the dressing room. How could you talk about Mom like that? She asked. You heard us? Well, whatever. Max replied rudely. Lily, who had changed into her dress, came in. Mother-in-law and sister-in-law, what's going on? Mia asked. Lily, we found out that your parents are healthy. They both have good jobs. Why are you making Mom pay for everything? What's happening? Mia asked. Lily exaggeratedly acted scared. Is this some kind of bullying from a sister-in-law? Scary, Lily said mockingly. I lost my patience with her disrespectful attitude. I've already paid $60,000 to make you happy, and yet you treat people like they're just wallets or ATMs. What kind of behavior is that? Lily laughed as if it was a joke, acting all superior over such a small amount. We're not in debt to you. Plus, it's normal for the groom's parents to pay for the wedding, right? But you lied about your parents being sick to buy a new bag, Mia said. Oh, you were listening in. That's a terrible habit. Watch your mouth, Mia, Lily angrily replied. Then she looked at Mia. I don't want to be lectured by an older sister who's still single at 30 and has a weird job as a manga artist. Maybe you're too nerdy to get married. You're hopeless when it comes to marriage, sis. Mia was stunned into silence. How dare you speak to me like that if you want to see your grandkids, Mom, Lily said. Mia couldn't believe what she was hearing. How dare you talk to me like that? I tried to scold them, but Max laughed and said, if you're going to talk like that, try stopping the payments. After all, I'm successful. I can handle it. It would be a pity to lose the money. I paid $20,000 for the engagement party and $40,000 for the wedding. And this is how they treat me. No thanks, only meanness. I must have made a mistake in raising my son. I've had enough. I won't let them control me anymore. I heard what you said. Are you sure? If you don't listen, you won't see your grandchild, Max threatened. But I said firmly, that's okay. You don't need to visit. I'll happily stop paying. Max and Lily were shocked. I'm ending our relationship here. I wish you all the best, I said, taking Maya's hand, and we left the place. We could still hear the happy sounds of the party as we walked away. A month later, Mia and I were having tea at home when the intercom buzzed loudly. Oh, Mom, it's Max. What should we do? Let him in, please, Mia said. Max, whom I hadn't seen for a month, looked very tired and worn out. Why the sudden visit, Max? I asked. Mom, you must have got the bill for the wedding venue by now. Why haven't you paid it? Huh? Oh, the bill for the remaining money. It was $45,000, right? I got it, but I don't have to pay it, I replied. Don't say that. We didn't get many wedding gifts and couldn't pay the bill, so now we're in debt, Max said. Maya laughed and said, from what I heard at the wedding, you two don't have a good reputation. Max, you've been acting bossy at work, and Lily, you've been mean to other women and showing off your looks. No wonder people didn't want to give you wedding gifts. Hey sis, stay out of this, Max said. I sighed and said, you both haven't been considerate of anyone around you, not just me. You caused the wedding expenses, so you should pay them yourselves. Max begged desperately. Mom, I'm in trouble. Lily can't stop spending money, and even her parents are taking advantage of me. Lily's love for money isn't a surprise, Max, and considering Lily's behavior, I can imagine her parents are the same. Please, Mom, think about helping us. Give us some money, Max begged. I replied sternly, you were the one who said, I'm successful, it'll be easy, and told me to stop paying, right? And didn't you say we were cutting ties? I don't have to give you any more money. Mom, don't call me Mom. I don't want to be called that by someone who only sees me as a money source. I'd like you to pay back what you owe for the wedding and engagement party, but I'll let it go. Please leave. Max, who looked shocked before, now looked angry. Are you really okay with this, Mom, cutting ties like this? How will you spend your old age without a husband? Don't you want to see your grandchild? Before I could respond, Mia stepped in. Don't worry. I'll be with Mom. And what can you, an unsuccessful comic artist, do? You can't even have kids. Just be quiet. Max was furious. Ah, so scary. You make fun of me as a failed manga artist, but my manga was one of the best-selling this year. Did you know? It's going to be an anime and movie next year. I'm in a much better financial situation than you with your debts, Mia said confidently. She then revealed her successful career. Max noticed something on her finger. Hey sis, that ring. What's going on? Mia showed the ring on her left finger. Yes, that's what's happening. I'm getting married to my editor. He's important at a big publishing company, so we can take care of Mom. We don't need you anyway. We never planned for our kids to take care of us, Mia said. Thanks, Mia. We'll handle everything ourselves. We'll invite Mom to the wedding, but you don't have to come, I told Max firmly. Mia and I guided Max towards the front door. Please, Mom, and you too, sis, Max said, trying to appeal to us. Then he asked, are you going to give us money? I had a realization. That director at your wedding is a client of my company. It seems your special treatment was because of me. But I've stopped it. Handle things on your own now. Goodbye, I said. Mia and I pushed Max outside and locked the door firmly. Max protested outside, but after a while, it became quiet. A year went by. Right after that, I sold the house to avoid Max and Lily's visits. I bought an apartment for older people to live in when I get old. A neighbor from my old place told me Max and Lily came and made a scene, asking why I wasn't there. So I think selling the house was the right choice. Max and Lily gave up on their dream of a fancy apartment and now live in a small place. Max got demoted at work because of his behavior. He's still working, surprisingly. Lily stopped working after getting married but kept spending money. They ran out of money quickly. Even with debts, Lily keeps spending, and her parents keep asking for money. They fight a lot. I hope they learn how hard it is to earn money and appreciate people. But that might be too much to ask. Mia and I still have a good relationship. Her husband is nice to me and they're expecting a baby. I can't wait to spoil my daughter and grandchild. That's what keeps me going every day.